Boom! Ripple and XRP on the move again. This time, Mexico Central Bank official website shows a document mentioning the XRPL as bridge between the United States Bank and Mexican Bank. This is big news for XRP, guys, and there's loads more to come in this video. But before I go into that, let's quickly have a look at the market for XRP. And unfortunately, guys, this is the bad news for this video. XRP has indeed lost this important level of support right here, and it's seemingly now dumping, and we can expect XRP to drop down to the level of resistance at the 37-cent region. As we can see, there has been somewhat of a lack of news today for XRP, and that lack of news has resulted in XRP losing that important level of support and is currently valued at 37.7 cents, and in total has dropped in value by 0.32%. But not to worry, guys, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you guys recall from my last video, which if you haven't watched, I highly recommend checking it out. The link will be in the description. Right now, XRP could be experiencing another double bottom pattern like we did back here in December, where if XRP drops down to the 37% region and manages to hold that level of support, it's very likely we can see XRP recreate the double bottom pattern and reignite a bullish pattern, seeing XRP's numbers rise up potentially as high as it did previously at the 42-cent region, or even at the 1 in the Fibonacci retracement graph being at 45 cents. So if anything, guys, in my personal opinion, although I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so please do trade at your own discretion, I would hold and wait until XRP reaches this key level of support at the 37% region down here, and that would be a good time for me to start buying and investing into XRP, because I would expect XRP to recreate this double bottom pattern and start to pump back up again in value. But on a different note, I have some more good news for you guys today in this video regarding the XRP versus SEC lawsuit. But just before I get into that, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel already, then please subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell as well, and smash the like button while you're at it, guys. But without further ado, pro-Ripple lawyer John Deaton makes a stronger case as to why XRP and several tokens are not securities. A little while ago, John Deaton replied to a tweet stating that almost every coin or token is an obvious security, and CEOs look pretty dumb pretending that they aren't, which is ridiculous, and John Deaton replies saying this is not true. We cannot let the SEC's narrative that the token itself is a security to be perpetrated within the industry. The token itself is nothing more than just software code. A token, like any other commodity or asset, can be packaged, marketed, offered and sold as a security. So obviously here, people seem to have this misconception of what isn't a security, because as a matter of fact, the token is just a piece of software code. It cannot be a security. What could be done with it could be deemed as a security, but the token itself cannot be a security, which is the argument that the SEC and Gary Gensler keeps trying to put forward towards the Supreme Court. And then furthermore, Deaton cites 3 references to further back his point. First, in the Telegram case, the ruling judge made it clear that the GRAM token was not a security, as it is an alphanumeric sequence. He also quoted a famous speech of former SEC official Bill Hinman, who said that the digital asset itself is simply code. And then in the third, he cited Lewis Cohen's article, which suggested that no appellate court has ever held the underlying asset subject to an investment contract transaction is itself an investment contract, and that there is no federal case finding the subsequent transfer of that asset to be securities transactions. So here you have John Deaton stating 3 different separate cases which all go against what Gary Gensler and the SEC are trying to do right now, further backing the SEC into a corner and solidifying the XRP case, which is very good news for this long 2-year stalemate that's been going on between XRP and the SEC. And then Deaton finally added at the end saying we shouldn't call software code securities either, even if previously sold as one. We forced the SEC to admit in its opposition brief that stripped down XRP is computer code. So even the SEC has admitted that the XRP is nothing more than just computer code. So therefore, as it's nothing more than computer code, itself cannot be a security. It can be used as security, but that is not a fault of the code, it's a fault of the person doing the security problem. And then, in addition to that, Hinman's speech-related documents give hope for XRP and Ripple's victory. William Hinman remains a central figure in the SEC v Ripple case. Former SEC Director of the Division of Corporation Finance, William Hinman, said that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities. And then while the SEC failed to prevent the documents from reaching the hands of the defendants, the SEC filed a motion to redact content from the speech, which is just outrageous. As a result, in the public arena, and XRP investors may never gain access to the Hinman documents. The SEC may prefer to settle rather than allow the Hinman documents to become public. This is so backstabby and slimy. It shows the power that the greedy SEC have, and the fact that they will do anything to get their way. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse shared his views on the speech-related documents, saying that when those come to light, I think you will see more kind of like how it is possible for the SEC to decide to bring a case against Ripple given what they were saying within their own walls. The true question is, will we ever find out all of what was said in the William Hinman speech? Because it's very, very possible what was in that document may be the key to wrapping up this case and this lawsuit even quicker, giving XRP the victory that they so deservedly need. And you think the good news stops there? Oh no, no, no. In the latest hearing of the LBRY lawsuit, the commission went on to admit that the token itself is not a security. Therefore, if a token is not a security, XRP cannot be a security either. And it seems that the future of the SEC's enforcement offensive will likely depend on how the agency's lawsuit against Ripple is decided. So should Ripple win this lawsuit, the tyranny and power the SEC has will cease to exist. But should SEC win this lawsuit, they will reign tyranny over every single digital asset across the USA. But CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, seems to believe that this lawsuit will be concluded by the summer, and it very well could change the way the SEC regulates by enforcement, which I have a video to show you guys on what he thinks about that. Just take a listen to this.
It's now fully filed and fully briefed in front of the judge in the 2nd District, and we expect a decision from the judge certainly in 2023, and I'm optimistic that, sometime in the coming single-digit number of months, we'll have closure there. Sure. The SEC, in particular Gary Gensler, has articulated a view that all crypto is a security. The only way that Ripple would settle, and I've said this at the very beginning, the only way we would settle is if there's clarity that XRP is not a security on a go-forward basis. So you have this conundrum where the SEC is saying all crypto is a security. We're saying there's only a settlement if we can say XRP is not a security on a go-forward basis. So the Venn diagram for settlement is, I think, zero. So I think we're going to end up letting the judge decide, and I'm very optimistic. And I think people here in this audience know, and here at Davos know, this case is very important to crypto, not just for Ripple. It's for the whole industry. And I think that the fight that we've been fighting really in some ways has been for the whole industry.
So there you have it, guys. Official statement from Brad Garlinghouse that Ripple is fighting the good fight for all of crypto, for all of the industry, for all digital assets, standing up to the bullies of the SEC who clearly have no idea what they're talking about, claiming that XRP, a token, is a security, where by and large a token cannot be a security. But we know the SEC are power hungry and they are corrupt, as you can see here. XRP versus SEC, lawyer unveils Gensler files that reveal massive corruption. As you can see here, Deaton stated that the SEC chair might be acting in interest of others. Back in July of 2022, it came to light that the SEC chair Gary Gensler had assets of more than $100 million in funds. These funds are mainly managed by the Vanguard Group through its 2 firms. And it is important to note that Vanguard Group manages Gensler's personal fortune of $100 million, and he has given them excessive access to his office since he became SEC chair, which is just absurd. Also, Gensler's public schedule shows no notable meetings with crypto-related companies. However, he conducted at least 7 meetings with Vanguard Group. Gensler's public meetings include one of the executives of CFTC, the SEC, and the Vanguard Group, along with the ambassador of China, Nicholas Burns, and BlackRock, but none with the crypto industry players. As you can see, guys, it is very evident that the SEC and Gary Gensler, they are corrupt. They have no idea what they're talking about, and they're scheming with the 1%ers, with their close buddies, on how they can make more profit and shut down these other digital assets. So with all of those facts laid out in front of you guys, this is my belief, this is why I believe that XRP, despite that it is currently sitting at a measly 37.75 cents, that XRP has more than enough potential to make a massive pump in the near future. As it stands right now, there's more and more dirt and more secrets about the SEC that is being brought to light, ruining the credibility of the SEC and trying to diminish the power and the tyranny they have over the crypto industry. And as Brad Garlinghouse said, hopefully this will all be resolved in the upcoming months, to which when that happens, we can highly expect XRP's price to make a massive, outrageous surge, easily hitting the 50-cent region, if not higher. But just for the record, guys, I am not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice, so please do trade at your own discretion. I'm merely to say to my views based off of my research. But otherwise, if you want to keep up to date on all the hottest new crypto coins that could catastrophically blow up and make you the most gains possible, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell as well. Like the video, drop a comment down below on your thoughts on what coin you'd like to see next. But remember, guys, it's just a coin, and I'll see you in the next video.